Ever wondered how some people live incredibly long and vibrant lives, well past 100? Dr. Shiojaki Hinohara, a doctor from Japan, lived to 105 and dedicated his life to figuring out the secrets to a long life. He stayed active, sharp, and purposeful right up until the end. Today, we're diving into his principles for a longer life, from daily habits to food he ate every single day. These simple changes could really add years to your life. Dr. Hinohara, who lived to 105, believed it wasn't just about diet and exercise, but a whole life approach. He stressed the importance of physical health, mental sharpness, emotional strength, and a strong reason for being. His life is a guide for anyone wanting a long, fulfilling journey. First, stay active and keep moving. One of his main principles was to never stop moving. He believed physical activity was key for both body and mind, no matter your age. He avoided elevators, taking the stairs instead, often climbing many flights daily. His idea was simple: your body adapts to how you treat it. Keep it moving, and it'll stay that way. He didn't think exercise had to be structured or at a gym. Instead, he suggested working movement into your daily life. Walk instead of driving short distances, garden, do chores, or even stretch while watching TV. It all adds up. He also stressed having a purpose, staying engaged in life. He worked as a doctor and lecturer well into his 100s. He believed movement wasn't just about physical shape, but also independence, preventing mental decline and improving overall well-being. Avoid sitting still at all costs, he said. The more you move, the more energy you have, and the better your body works as you age. Second, don't retire, stay engaged and work in passion. While many dream of relaxing in retirement, Dr. Hinohara was against completely stopping work and meaningful activities. He believed in continuing with work, hobbies, or volunteering well into old age. He practiced medicine and lectured past the typical retirement age, even beyond 100. He believed staying mentally and physically active through purposeful work was key to living long and well. He felt having a reason to wake up every morning was essential. Work, paid or unpaid, gives you structure, purpose, and social connections. Many seniors who retire and stop doing meaningful things often see their mental sharpness and motivation decline, which can negatively impact their well-being. He wasn't suggesting staying in stressful jobs, but finding work that brings joy. This could mean part-time work, a small business, volunteering, mentoring, or creative passions like writing or painting. What mattered was staying mentally engaged and socially connected. Studies back this up, showing active seniors tend to live longer, healthy lives. Work provides mental stimulation, problem-solving, and social interaction, all linked to better brain function and emotional health. Having a purpose reduces stress and promotes a positive outlook, both of which help you live longer. Dr. Hinohara challenged the idea of retirement as withdrawal. Instead of stopping completely, he urged people to stay curious, keep learning, and continue contributing to society in some way. Staying engaged can lead to a longer, happier, and more meaningful life. Third, find a strong purpose in life. Dr. Hinohara believed having a reason to wake up every morning was vital for living long and well. He often mentioned the Okinawan centenarians, who are some of the longest living people, thanks in part to their concept of ikigai, or life purpose. Ikigai represents the deep fulfillment from doing meaningful things. A strong sense of purpose can come from many places, whether it's a fulfilling career, a beloved hobby, community service, or family and friends. Dr. Hinohara emphasized that staying engaged in something bigger than yourself enriches your life and has real physical and mental health benefits. Research supports this, showing people a sense of purpose are less likely to experience depression, mental decline, and chronic illnesses. He remained active well into his 100s, seeing patients, giving lectures, and writing books. He believed setting goals, no matter how small, was key to staying motivated and excited about life, even in old age. He encouraged people to dream about the future, learn new things, and stay curious. He saw aging not as slowing down, but as embracing new challenges and experiences. Finding a strong purpose gives you direction and fulfillment, helping you maintain mental sharpness and physical vitality. Fourth, manage stress and stay positive. Dr. Hinohara strongly believed in the power of a positive attitude for good health and longevity. He often said that managing stress and having a joyful outlook can really improve your overall well-being. He believed that happiness and optimism are essential for a healthy lifestyle. He encouraged people to avoid dwelling on hardships for too long. While challenges are inevitable, focusing on things that bring joy helps maintain both mental and physical health. He advocated engaging in activities that spark happiness, like listening to music, pursuing creative hobbies, and maintaining strong social connections. He stressed avoiding negative emotions like resentment, bitterness, and prolonged anger, warning that holding onto grudges can be toxic. These emotions can increase stress levels and negatively impact heart health, immune function, and even longevity. Instead, he encouraged forgiveness and letting go of negativity, allowing for inner peace and emotional freedom. Another key aspect of stress management was staying active and keeping busy with meaningful work or activities. He continued to work and contribute to society well into his later years, believing that having a purpose and staying engaged helped prevent stress and feelings of stagnation. Fifth, don't rely too much on medical treatments. Though he was a doctor, Dr. Hinohara was skeptical of over-relying on medical procedures, medications, and surgeries. He firmly believed that true health wasn't just achieved through hospital visits or prescription drugs, but through a proactive, preventative approach to well-being. His philosophy emphasized lifestyle choices like a balanced diet, physical activity, social connections, and a positive mindset as the key pillars of long-term health. He often encouraged his patients to question whether a medical procedure was truly necessary before agreeing to it. He believed that many treatments, especially surgeries and aggressive interventions, were often prescribed when simpler, non-invasive alternatives could be just as effective or even better in the long run. He cautioned that many people fell into the trap of believing that medical advancement alone could compensate for poor lifestyle habits when in reality, prevention was far more powerful than cure. Rather than relying on pills for every ailment or opting for surgery at the first sign of trouble, Dr. Hinohara encouraged people to take responsibility for their health by making conscious daily choices. He promoted eating simple, nutritious foods, engaging in regular physical movement, finding joy in everyday activities, and staying mentally and socially engaged. He lived to be 105, and his longevity stood as a testament to the effectiveness of this philosophy. His message was clear: the best medicine is often prevention, and the way we live each day has a greater impact on our health than any pill or procedure ever could. Sixth, give to others and help society. Helping others wasn't just an activity for him, it was a profound philosophy that shaped his life. He believed that when people invest their time, energy, and compassion in serving others, they create ripples of positive change that extend far beyond their immediate surroundings. This commitment to altruism was driven by the conviction that acts of kindness, no matter how small, are the building blocks of a more caring and connected society. His approach to helping others was multifaceted. He engaged deeply in community work, volunteering at local shelters, organizing neighborhood outreach programs, and participating in charity events designed to support those in need. His hands-on involvement allowed him to witness firsthand how even the simplest gestures, offering a kind word, lending a helping hand, or sharing a meal could alleviate hardship and inspire hope. Professionally, he dedicated a significant portion of his life to public service. His work in hospitals went beyond the technical aspects of healthcare. He provided comfort, empathy, and a sense of dignity to patients during their most vulnerable moments. In addition, he took on the role of mentor and educator, training young doctors not only in the art and science of medicine, but also in the virtues of empathy, integrity, and service. By instilling these values, he ensured that the future generation of healthcare professionals would carry forward his legacy of compassion and community care. He maintained a strong belief that personal fulfillment is deeply intertwined with the welfare of others. Regular acts of kindness, be they formal volunteer work or spontaneous gestures of support, enriched his life and fostered a sense of purpose. He saw the act of giving as a transformative experience, one that provided inner strength, built resilience, and ultimately contributed to a longer, more joyful life. Moreover, he was a staunch advocate for creating strong community bonds. He regularly organized local gatherings and participated in community discussions, believing that sustained engagement with neighbors and friends not only strengthened societal ties, but also built a support network that benefits everyone. He demonstrated that a connected community is better equipped to face challenges and celebrate collective successes. In essence, his life was a living example of how service to others can imbue life with deeper meaning. He understood that true success is not measured solely by personal achievements, but by the positive impact one has on the lives of others. His enduring commitment to giving back fostered an environment where compassion and mutual support flourish, a legacy that continues to inspire and remind us that by helping others, we ultimately help ourselves. Seventh, keep learning and stay creative. Dr. Hinohara remained intellectually active well into his 100s. He continued writing books, giving lectures, and learning new things even in his later years. He firmly believed that mental engagement was just as important as physical health when it came to aging well. He encouraged everyone, regardless of age, to nurture their curiosity by reading, exploring new skills, and maintaining a deep interest in the world around them. He often attended cultural events, learned new subjects, and kept up with the latest medical advancements. His commitment to lifelong learning was not just a professional necessity, but a personal philosophy. He believed that staying mentally active helped prevent cognitive decline and enrich the quality of life. Dr. Hinohara often spoke about the power of creativity and how it could contribute to a fulfilling life. He enjoyed writing and sharing his insights, proving that age was no barrier to contribute valuable knowledge to society. Engaging our minds through continuous learning, creative pursuits, and intellectual stimulation can be key factors in maintaining a sharp mind and a sense of purpose. So, what did Dr. Hinohara eat? Diet played a crucial role in his long and healthy life, but his approach was neither restrictive nor extreme. Instead, he followed a simple, balanced, and moderate dietary pattern that emphasized nourishment without excess. He said it's best not to tie the body with too many rules, such as lunchtime and bedtime. This flexible approach to eating reflected his belief that strict dietary regimens were unnecessary for longevity. There was, however, one routine he adhered to. Dr. Hinohara generally ate the same meals every day. His breakfast consisted of coffee, a glass of milk, and orange juice with a tablespoon of olive oil. He advocated for the benefits of olive oil, stating, "Olive oil is great for the arteries and keeps my skin healthy." For lunch, he often had a surprisingly light meal, just milk and a few biscuits. If he was deeply engrossed in his work, he sometimes skipped lunch altogether. His dinner was a simple meal including vegetables, a small portion of fish, and rice. Twice a week he included 100 of lean meat in his diet. For an occasional treat, he enjoyed a bit of dark chocolate. Dr. Hinohara believed maintaining a healthy weight was crucial for longevity. He observed, all people who live long, regardless of nationality, race, or gender, share one thing in common: none are overweight. This belief aligns with scientific research, which has shown that carrying excess weight increases the risk of numerous chronic diseases, including heart disease and diabetes. A key aspect of his eating philosophy was the practice of Hara Hachibu, an Okinawan tradition that encourages people to eat only until they are 80% full. He rarely ate large portions and was mindful of not overburdening his body with excessive food. This approach to eating has been linked to longevity, as studies suggest that moderate caloric restriction without malnutrition can reduce the risk of obesity-related diseases and slow down the aging process. The Okinawa Centenarian Study, which has examined the lives of some of the world's longest living individuals, supports the idea that dietary moderation, along with a nutrient-rich diet, can contribute to extended lifespan and better health in old age. Beyond diet and exercise, Dr. Hinohara strongly believed that relationships and social engagement played a pivotal role in achieving a long and fulfilling life. He understood that emotional well-being was deeply intertwined with physical health. He emphasized the importance of spending time with loved ones, fostering friendships, and actively participating in community activities. He believed that maintaining close relationships was not just beneficial for mental well-being but also had tangible health benefits such as reducing stress, lowering the risk of depression, and even boosting the immune system. Dr. Hinohara encouraged people to prioritize social interactions by attending family gatherings, joining clubs, volunteering, or simply making time for meaningful conversations. He often mentioned that happiness and a sense of belonging were just as crucial for longevity as proper nutrition and regular exercise. Research has consistently shown that strong social connections can significantly enhance both the quality and length of life. Studies indicate that people with close personal relationships tend to live longer, healthier lives than those who are isolated or lonely. Engaging in social activities, building new friendships, and staying involved in community life can help sustain a sense of purpose and fulfillment well into old age. Dr. Hinohara's life and teachings offer a comprehensive blueprint for longevity, one that goes beyond genetics and emphasizes mindset, movement, purpose, and nourishment. His philosophy encourages us to stay engaged with life, continuously learn, take care of our bodies, and contribute to the well-being of others. By adopting his simple yet effective habits, we too can cultivate a lifestyle that promotes both longevity and vitality. His example serves as a reminder that age should never be a limitation. If we remain curious, active, socially connected, and mindful of our health, we can lead lives filled with purpose, joy, and fulfillment. What's one of these tips that really resonated with you and that you feel you could implement? Let me know in the comments. And if you're finding value in this kind of content, consider looking for more in the future. Here's to a longer and happier life.